Game on. Early morning therapy sesh. What are we talking about? Loudenville. Loudenville will wrap up. I guess it's from Loudenville. Wrap up. Figuring it all out. What a race. That shit is muddy as fuck. 2 years it's been there. 2 years it's been rainy. Man. I wish they gotta keep having it there. It's crazy in the mud, but it's a rideable course. So I don't know. It sucks. I just like don't. I think when there's roots and shit where it's like treacherous. I mean, there's roots in this. There's not like there's not roots, but there aren't. We're not talking rock slab roots, Mount St. Anne type stuff, which should have saved that for a segue. um, I think the last round at Mount St. Anne is coming up in a couple weeks, but yeah, Loudenville is just one of my favorite tracks to watch. I just think it's so sick. It's so steep. It's so like open field type stuff. I saw a comment. Shit, what was it? Damn it. I don't think I wrote it down or took a screenshot. Fuck. But it was actually like pretty fucking funny. But it was basically like what our yeah, it was like it was like, yeah, I don't want to watch these guys ride down a muddy hillside. This isn't mountain biking. Dude, come on. What are you thinking? This is amazing. It's so cool. The ruts that get like ridden in. It sucks for the rider. I would not want to ride that, but it still looks pretty crazy. The way that Benoit Coulange rode that track, I mean Loic Bruni too, and he like turned it off like halfway through when his coach like yelled something to him on the track. He said it was like he was like, "You're good." The coach Loic Bruni said that his coach said like you're good or you're on a good pace or something to that extent where Loic was like, all right, I can chill, come down, not risk like crashing and getting like, last and not getting any points. I can still get points and then I'll be a little bit safer at Mount St. Anne. And lo and behold, when he came down, he got like fourth. That's He basically turned it off, rode safely. Like I think those are his words. Like turned it off, rode safely. Like all of the like making no bones about the fact that he was just chilling and still came down in fourth. That's I think Loic is the best bike rider out there. I mean, it shows. Like I think he thinks that too, because to crash in world champs, it feels like everyone's like, oh, sharing is caring, and give to your fellow man until you need something, in which case, until you feel like you need that amount, that whatever it is, trophy, money, time, energy, anything. It's like, okay, well, I don't have enough to go around now, so I'm keeping this all for myself. And if anyone tries to take it, I'm going to freak the fuck out on them. So when someone has, a plentiful amount, they tend to be more easygoing and they should be more easygoing and secure with what they have. Feeling secure I feel like, breeds a mentality of being able to help others or feeling happy for others, even when it kind of goes against you. It's like if you're betting. Like it's fun to bet until you lose an amount of money that you can't lose, that you don't have to lose. And then oh boy, is it not fun anymore. Oh man, I feel like these early therapy sessions aren't almost slipped up. I feel like these early therapy sessions are very slow moving. I gotta wait until later in the day, but I work during the day, so get the fuck over it. How many how many minutes am I into this? Someone 4 minutes. Oh, 20 seconds. Blaze up. Oh no, it's like 5 minutes. This thing records weird. Um. So yeah, people have tapped out by now. That's good. Uh, the I looked back at the analytics for the video for the previous video, and it said the average watch time was 5 minutes and 1 second. Who the fuck is listening to this for 5 minutes? You're sticking it out. You're a real trooper. You really like watching fucking train wrecks happen, don't you? You sick fuck. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Don't listen to this. This isn't for you. Where was I? Well, I know I was at loudenville because I'm talking only about that now. Go me. Wow, I just have no juice. It's early. What do you want? Mm, you fired up. Yeah, Loic is really good when people have enough. When people have 4 world championships to their name, they can start to rest a little bit. The fire doesn't go away, obviously, but you know, the goals take on a different form, are achieved in different ways. So he's just so fucking good. That suspension system, I mean, specialized that too. Like you never want to say like, oh, it's the bike, it's the bike. I can almost guarantee specialized has that bike has a little bit to do with it. With the suspension system, the electronic suspension system that they have set up, that absolutely helps. Loic and Finn's both, but Loic specifically, his suspension system looks if Fox is like top of the line, this has got to be like the Bugatti or McLaren of suspension setups. It just looks. I think it's because he creates so much downforce. So it also Amory's also can look like that. Can look like this as well. Just not. It just doesn't. I don't think it's the same. Honestly, you know what it is? It's the black on black. The little like outlines that you can clearly see the definition of the fork. I think with these golden forks or even the orange ones, there's like maybe a little bit less definition. The gold ones, the gold Fox 40 forks are their new like damping. Those actually really do look like Olin's. Now that I'm thinking about it, you can almost like the damping system or whatever the fuck they have in there to make it kind of rebound like so quickly, but not. Because I don't understand any of this. It reminds me of Olin's, but not quite the same. And then combined with Loic's strength on the bike, it's just it looks like everyone's out there racing not go-karts, but like a NASCAR, which does go quick, and then there's like Formula 1 car where the the grip that it has like in corners and just on the track in general, that's all I can think of with Loic. It's insane. He's so fucking good. He's so good. So it was nice to see him when he crosses the line in Andorra and, you know, knows that he threw away a championship. Maybe he doesn't know, but has an idea that he threw away a world championship with his crash. And to immediately smile and then point at Loris, that was really fucking cool. That was awesome. It shows like how good Loic is, how secure he is in his feeling of being one of the best, if not the best. So, and it's more. I'd say it's deeper competitively than it's ever been, which is saying I feel like saying something. I guess maybe not. But it's I think I look at it that way because I'm seeing the older guys come maybe grow out of it. Sam Blankensop, Greg Minnar, these guys that kind of have gone away, but we're, top perennial contenders for overalls, World Cup wins, individual World Cup wins, and world championships. So maybe it's not the tightest it's ever been, but Loic and Omri, Finn Isles spent an entire year up there. Lockie Stevens, McNabb coming up. These guys that are, yeah, like, you know, contenders. I would say Benoit Coulange, ever since winning world champs, I mean, he's probably been a contender, a top 10, top 20, and just like came into it the past like couple years. But yeah, I don't know how old he is. I gotta look that up. Um, I love listening to I just like different shit. So I like things that are different, that make you think differently, uh, that make you react differently, whatever it is. So to listen to foreigners try to like speak English, try and do speak English pretty fucking well. I love listening to how they describe shit. It makes me think about things in a different way. It's like they're like it's like it's like a lyric in a song doesn't always make sense. Like you can't like in a poem, you're not gonna like speak that way, but when it's in this setting, it works. And I feel like that type of like wordplay type shit. What a fucking dumbass word. That type of you know wording of a thought is pretty interesting, and the different wording of a thought is pretty interesting. And Benoit Coulange, when he comes down and he's like, they're interviewing him, and he's speaking in English. It's like because if I don't say that to my mind, he's like talking about like having inner thoughts and an inner monologue or talking to yourself, trying to calm yourself down. All of these ways of like saying it that would normally, I feel like that's a natural way of saying things, basic ass way of saying things. And then, because if I don't say that to my mind is just a different, it sounds like a lyric out of a song. It's just like a different way of phrasing things. And they're basically fucking it up. Like he's not using like the what you would call like normal phrasing of something. But that's the cool part. I don't know, it's just fun to listen to other people. So when I make fun of their accent and them, it's not I'm not like making fun of them per se. I'm making fun of myself for thinking about how it sounds in my head. But when you get down to it, when they speak English, it's honestly more fun to listen to than a normal English person talking. It's just like it's so fucking interesting. What else did he say? It was like oh yeah, the rain calms down the sound of everything. Like he's talking about like it, quieting his thoughts, like every sound that goes on, the whirring of, you know, the bikes or whatever, like whistles, whatever it may be, everything kind of silences or goes away a little bit. And yeah, it's just really fucking neat to hear people talk differently. It's fun to listen to people talk differently. I like little insight, little, little behind the scenes. I guess you never would have guessed that one of my favorite bands is Dave Matthews. Duh, basic ass white bitch. But gotta say, more complex sounding rhythms, notes, lyrics. Maybe not complex, but intricate, intriguing. The way he phrases his lyrics is very odd and weird. Also, his like musical stuff, and then just everyone in the band. I'm a drum, like I know a little bit about drums. So the drummer of that band is pretty crazy. But yeah, different shit is fun. People get scared of different stuff, and you definitely should be at some points. But in others, change is not terrible. Differences are not terrible. They're fun. They're fucking sick, dude. All right, now it's just getting preachy. Jesus Christ, dude. Move on. Gotta go to yoga soon. A morning yoga sesh. I call it. This is my therapy session. I go to physical therapy. I go to PT in the morning. Um, yeah, the way Benoit Coulange rode that, I was calling BC, um, rode that track was as if it were dry. It looked, he wasn't slipping out. Excuse me. He wasn't slipping out. He wasn't sliding all over the place. He wasn't, you know, slipping a pedal or sliding off camber. Excuse me. Sliding off track, whatever. He was locking into those ruts, in the turns on the straights. It it was impressive, dude. First place, Benoit Coulange. That was sick. It was great to watch him. I think Loic could have won. He got fucking fourth and turned it off. That's insane. Second place. Second place, Reese Wilson. I wrote this down specifically because I was listening back to my therapy session from last week, and I was talking shit on Reese Wilson. Not really, but I saw him in 10th and was like, that's probably around where he'll stay. Second place, at a boy, Reese Wilson, throwing steez and style over that double on the towards the bottom into that berm. Some people were doubling it, and that was awesome. I love Reese to see him. That's the exact race that Reese Wilson is. If you're gonna have a specialized player, in like football, you have very like specialized positions. Reese Wilson is going to excel in muddy conditions, and I feel like BK is kind of like hit or miss for whatever reason. Um, like he'll do really well in dry, and then but likes it in the wet. I feel like Reese Wilson is better in the wet, just straight up better in the wet. I don't know. Yeah, probably BK as well. I gotta look this up. UCI loudenville results. Miriam Nicole won for the chicks. She's so fucking hot. I think she's French as well. Fucking Frenchies. Um, where's this list? Loic, yeah, won the overall. He got fourth and won the overall. Clinched it. So, Mount St. Anne, October 4th through the 6th. So we're basically already done. We just got a World Cup win on the to battle over. So that should be good. Um, what else do I have? What else do I have? Come on. I'm sorry. I'm trying to look up these results. Here we go. Here we go. Benoit, Reese, Andy Kolb, Loic Bruni, Ronan Dunn. Oh yeah, Ronan. That was on my list too. Man, I should have just kept going off my list. Um, to right at the beginning, Charlie Hatton put down a pretty good run. Wonder where he finished. Yeah, Charlie Hatton was like first one. We were like, I was like, oh shit, okay, that was pretty good. I wonder where, um, I wonder where that'll put him. Oh, then put him ninth. Yeah, so that was a good run. And then Ocean came down and put like 4 seconds on him, and was like, oh shit, okay. Ocean was moving. Uh, and then Benoit's run was just he was like stuck to the ground. It was honestly it was like Omri's last two World Cup wins at Val di Sole and wherever the fuck. It was impressive. These fucking it's always goddamn French rider stuck to the mud. There's just like no slipping, there's no sliding. They're just all in, committed to it all. There's so goddamn many of them just running around like ants all over the place. The French crowds are big. They're like the best fucking fans. Andorra was pretty small, but Fort Bill, that has a good. Can't forget the British races. Those will have a good turnout. It feels like French turnout. It's just like French are unstoppable. Um, Ronan with Crash still got fifth. So congrats to him. That was impressive. That's why you got to get up, keep going, salvage points. It's tough. Like you see Dak kind of like sit there. Now, that was at the World Champs, but at there was another one. I think it was maybe Poland. Um, whatever it was, a crash just kind of took him out, and he was just like, "Oh no!" Just like threw his hands up, took a second, da da da. If you keep going, you might still get. Ronan crashed and still got fifth. Like there were a lot of fast people on the hill today with these, or not today, but this weekend at this race. So to see to see someone get crash and then get back up and keep it going and then podium, that's why you do it. That's why you're fast with it. Now, usually it'll just snowball, and it turns into like, uh-oh, the oh no train. And it just, crash after crash. I feel like you could probably get a sense of it. I don't know. You never know. You're getting like relayed message, like information, like oh this person crashed, this person crashed. So I feel like yeah, you just gotta go, ride on the limit. Dude, that sucks. That's so impressive what they do. I would not want to. I would not want to race down that shit. There'd be like one section. I'd be like, all right, I want to see if how fast I can get through this one little section. Not an entire fucking race. That's nuts, dude. You have to be on for. I would get so fucking mentally drained. These races are like 2 to 4 minutes. Mount St. Anne's insane. And it's not like you can just chill at any point. You have to be 100% all the way down. That would take so much out of me. Oh my god, I'm soft as shit. But hey, that's what it is. The announcers, not too bad. Rudy is overall loved having Chaz Maz in the studio. That was great. It's just every once in a while, it's oh, no way. So that was great. He's getting more comfortable on camera. Kind of was a little like awkward on his first time around, but I think that's just because he's uncomfortable. He's got a fucking YouTube channel, and he does fine on there. So I think it's just switching it up and getting the feeling for doing the doing the TV stuff, and that's just it. It doesn't. Nothing has to change. Like I think people will like you for what you bring to the table. I think hopefully we should all strive to just be liked for what we bring to the table. So, what you do in private is also kind of how you act in public too. And hopefully that's you act like, you're casual. The reason people want you on the live stream or the not live, I guess live stream, the reason people want to see you on this platform is because of your other platforms. So just keep doing what you're doing, basically. This is not funny. I'm just fucking rambling. Whatever. Chaz Maz is sick. Charles Murray is his name. He's a enduro rider. So fun to hear him talk. Always good to hear a Kiwi accent. Those are just all around fun. Like I said, accents are fun. Oh God. PVO. Positive vibes only, guys. Rudy needs to shut the fuck up. Oh, he goes down. The rainbow stripes go down. He's trying to like have the comment of this of the race every time. It's like, dude, stop taking yourself so seriously. I guess that's why they pay him. They want this to be serious. Maybe I just gotta find. I'm just gonna start commenting myself. I'm just gonna watch these races and do my own fucking commentary. See if I can do it while I'm talking shit about these guys. They have other people in the booth, so it's not exactly the same. But it's just annoying, dude. It's just fucking annoying. That's not what I'm in here. That's not what I'm here for. This is a hobby. This is entertainment. Stop. It's a job for you, but that is the job, is to make it entertaining and for it to not feel like it's a job to the crowd being entertained. It's just weird. It's just like he forces it. It just sounds so forced. Like how many times did you like he definitely does like exercises of like trying to make his commentary better. He's like, "All right, well, if plans it out. Maybe not exercise. I shouldn't make fun of that cuz every once in a while I'll try to do a fucking crossword to build up the word, the vocab. It's not exactly fucking working, is it? But I'm an idiot, so what do you want? Oh, 6:45. Shit. PT starts at 7. About a 5-minute walk away, so I'll get going soon. But fuck, where was I? Oh yeah, Rudy sucks. I don't know. I'm just not in it. It's just like whatever. I think he should be like a stat guy, like a statistics guy. Like come with some stats, say some like just quips here and there, and other than that, let Josh Carlson, you know, be a good announcer and also a real fan getting excited. Let Aaron Gwynn be the racer and chill dude that hangs out, and then let Chaz Maz be the actual spaz and just like the background noises because he's so focused on actually on like the actual riding as opposed to like talking about it. Rudy, you come with some stats. That's your gig, okay? I'm giving you the go ahead to get as many stats as you want and toss them out there throughout the race. Just, oh, hey, about this guy, top finishes that he's had before. So we really should have expected more of him. That type of stuff. That boring shit. It's so fucking annoying. It's just like, dude, no one gives a fuck what you're saying. No one, I don't know. There are definitely people that care. I don't. I don't give a fuck. And I don't think other people, I don't know. It's just weird. It's just weird to me. Don't touch people. Don't try to make it about you. Just keep it moving. He says as he talks into a microphone by himself. Thomas's stack was Ronan Dunn before Ronan Dunn was Ronan Dunn. I gotta look into that. Who said that? Someone said that on the stream. I think it might have been Josh Carlson or Rudy, maybe. Whatever it was, I was like, oh, interesting. Loic, yeah, okay. Another comment. Jesus fucking Christ, Loic is just different. He tripled something in the race that no one else tripled, and maybe that was because it was like it wasn't the fastest way. Yeah, that's definitely what it was. But even still, that just shows he was chilling and cooling on this entire fucking run, not the entire one, halfway down the run, and still got fourth. He was 2 seconds up, maybe 1 second up by that second split. No, I think he was 2 seconds up by that second split, and then was just like, all right, hanging out. We're just cooling. So that was impressive. It was nice to see. It was nice to see Benoit kind of, you know, like say something in French to the French fans. The locality of the race is so cool. Having it in a certain place to showcase the coolest aspects of your country, what I think are probably the coolest aspects of your country, is pretty fucking sweet. That's awesome. And sucks that it's always in fucking Europe. Come to the goddamn West Coast. Go to New Zealand. There's got to be one you could make in Australia. There is. Cairns. That was one. Oh, I did talk mad shit on that one. Okay, not that one. There's got to be another one. I remember another one. I remember one at with a wide open section. It looked like rocky. It basically looked like Arizona or yeah, like the Phoenix area or Tucson. Just like these crazy rocky. Oh, that looked terrible. I would not want to race on that. All right, maybe no. Maybe keep it in the green parts. That's what I like, anyways. Oh man, I feel like even this was scattered. I don't know how long I've gone on about this. Yep, covered that. Miriam Nicole. I watched the. No, I didn't watch the women's, but I watched a little bit of the podium. Phoebe Gale, Tawny Seagrave, good stuff. I don't know if Tawny was up there, but Phoebe Gale as part of it. Again, Canyon FMD. Watched a couple of those. Mateo Iniguez apparently surprised himself. I think with that like fifth place run in qualifier, or maybe it was his race run. I don't know, but whatever it was, I think he came down and was like, "Oh, nice." Um, yeah, just a plentiful list of French riders again on this. They're just so deep there. It's crazy. Danny Hart 12th. Would have liked to see him a little higher. I think he washed out somewhere. I think he fell, or maybe not. I don't know. But either way, would have liked to see him. Gotta crash on this. You gotta wash out somewhere. If you're gonna go a bad time, you can't just go slow. So good to see. Overall split is good to see. Shit, what was I even talking about? It's not good to see so many Frenchies up there. What was I about to say? Sure as shit wasn't gonna be that. But anyways, yeah, that's all I got for now on Loudenville. That's the wrap up. We got Mount St. Anne October 4th and 5th. So like, oh man, like 3 weeks away. Whatevs. It is what it is. What do we got? Maybe surfing this weekend? Oh my god, it's 6:51. I gotta go. All right. Bye for now. Bye.